In today's episode, we are going to go over one of the most important things when it comes to riding. What gear do you need? So, instead of going from an order of head to toe, I think that I'm going to do this in an order of what I think is most important to your safety. So, we are going to start with a helmet. Now, when it comes to getting a helmet, you want to get something that is DOT certified, and that just ensures that it's safe to wear. Now, a helmet is obviously one of the most important pieces of riding gear because you definitely don't want to get a head injury or any damage to your brain, as that is going to make the biggest impact on your life. So, it is important to always wear a helmet to make sure that that never happens to you. Next, while we are on the area of your head, you're definitely going to want to wear a good pair of goggles. Oftentimes, I don't think people realize how much danger your eyes are in while riding, because there have been plenty of times where I'll be riding and say a tree branch hits me close to right here, or roofs from another rider, and obviously if you were to crash, your eyes are at a great risk of getting damaged. Now, the reason why I say that I don't think so many people realize how important wearing goggles is because one of the most common things that I see is people riding around not wearing goggles. Hey, where are you going wearing your goggles like that?
So, I seen this guy on Instagram.
Oh no.
And he was a pro enduro rider and he had his goggles backwards. Well, I figured that I'm not good at enduro because I don't wear them backwards like they do. I've always been wearing them forwards.
No, that's not really how it works. You should probably wear your goggles to protect your eyes.
Listen, man, can you ride your bike over a 10-foot rock?
No, I can't ride up a 10-foot rock yet.
Well, I'm not taking advice from you. My sports are missing!
Now, your feet and your ankles seem to be one of the most exposed pieces of your body while riding, so it is really important to get a good pair of riding boots. Now, with all the constant movement of riding, your hands can get blistered up very quickly, so it is important to have a good set of gloves. And wearing gloves will allow you to grip the bike with much more ease. Now, moving on to guards. I never go riding without wearing knee braces or knee guards, because whenever I crash, whether it's big or small, my knees seem to be what takes the most impact and damage when coming in contact with the ground. A mistake that I made when I first started riding was not wearing a chest protector. And that was because when I was looking for gear, most companies label them as roost deflectors, and I figured, well, I'm not racing, so I'm not getting roosted, so maybe I don't really need one. Then, shortly after, I had a pretty bad crash, and most of the impact and injury went to my chest. And that could have been prevented if I had just wore a chest protector. And then it was shortly after that I realized that really important parts of my body, such as my lungs, heart, spinal cord, were all located in that area and were at greater risk by me not wearing one. So I definitely always wear a chest protector. Now, you have the option of a few other guards and braces, such as elbow guards, neck brace, wrist brace. These pieces of gear seem to be more of a personal preference type thing, so do your research and figure out what you prefer. Obviously, you might be thinking that the more braces, the more guards, the better, because the more safety, but at a certain point you start to limit your mobility, and that puts you at a higher risk of crashing. So that's why I put some guards and braces in a personal preference category rather than an essential category. Now lastly, to finish off, and that is going to be with pants and a jersey. Now, pants and a jersey do provide more safety than, say, maybe a t-shirt and shorts, but they're not absolutely crucial to your safety. It's more of a way to express who you are, and it's definitely one of the more fun pieces when it comes to buying riding gear. So, to quickly go over everything again and make it easier to remember, here is a list of everything starting from head to toe. So, I hope this video clarified what riding gear you should have while riding, and a little bit on why. Stay tuned for the next episode of New Rider Questions, where we will be going over what tools and accessories are good to have when owning a dirt bike. So, I hope to see you then.